Okay, welcome everyone to a new game of Catan. So let's have a look at the board. Ooh, so I do see the 8-5-10 over here. That's the best spot for sure, 100%. Or the 8-5-4 is also very good. And after that, I think I'm not sure. So it will be hard to play or we cheap with the yellow player. So maybe I have to go with the 8-5-10 over here with the wood board. I could see that as an option because we will get something like the 6-3-11 in return. The 6-5-9 will be taken, but I don't like the wheat board over here. And you're basically stuck with your wood. And where do you combine this with? Because the 8-5-10 will be taken, so you end up with something like the 4-5-11 or the something like that, I think. You could take the 8-4 with the 6-5-9, but you don't have the sheep and you don't have that much brick as well. And this is one of the highest producing spots, so definitely looking at the 8-5-10 over here or the 6-5-9. What do we see more? 3-4-8 over here is pretty good, getting on that ore. And you will combine it with something like this. So maybe this is also very viable, the 3-4-8 with something like this, but I think it's too little uh, to play the or we cheap game. You do have all resources, but you will lose from yellow in this case. And you also will lose from me because I do have way better road material because of that double brick over here. Also thinking this spot is great because there will be tons of wood in the game. It's a very high wood board, so that makes the brick more valuable. However, I do think everyone will get on the brick. But yeah, let's see. So someone might take the 6-9-3 with the 8-4. I could see that as well. So I think on this board, we have to play without ore. So we are dependent on, well, the good wood port over here and getting some settlements. Because I also think the 6-11-12 here will be open for us. Yeah, so you will get a good brick wheat shop, brick wheat spot for sure. So what do you take as the fourth player? The 6-5-9 is really strong for sure. Definitely want to get another wood, I think, because the 8 wood might be blocked a lot. So then I at least have the 6-3-11 as well. Yeah. So definitely think the 6-3-11 here will be open. And I think the 6-11-12 will be open as well here. I think that's pretty good setup. Then we have good wood setup, decent sheep, a little bit of wheat. Okay, that's interesting. So I think now the 6-9-2 is open for us. Could also be a great spot to place on. Then we have all the 5 resources. We could definitely connect roads. And getting to the 3-for-1 port might be useful as well. And we are on the best sheep in the game. And the sheep is pretty low in this port. And Brown will definitely not place it here. I think you placed on the 9-10-11 or the 4-5-11 and build towards the 8-4. I think that is what I would do because also the 5 wheat will not be blocked very often. I'm the only one not on the 5 wheat if he Brown places here. So I think the 6-9-2 it's better in terms of production, and also starting off with a development card is really good because the 8 wood might be blocked. So really thinking, and we have 6 different numbers. We are on all the good numbers. With good numbers, I mean the 6, the 8, the 5, and the 9. So definitely want to make a tutorial on that as well, how that works, as far as some of you don't go, well, don't know the details of it, but maybe you do. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see that video. So, well, only I have to make a choice. I do think I have to take the 6-9-2 because if I don't take the 6-9-2, yellow will take the 6-9-2, and I think he's then close to unstoppable because you have the hardcore OE sheep game with a ton of production. Don't want that to happen. So if I take this pot, you will take the 6-3-11 over here, I think, getting the cheap, and you will still have a really, really strong setup. Don't know why Brown um, places his road like this. Hmm. Yeah, what I also could do is take the 6 to 11, build towards the 4-5-11, but I'm not sure if that's the right play though. I think the 6-9-2 here is the best. So what I was thinking is there are still some very good open spots in the middle here, but I think, well, if you want to go for a spot in the middle, we do have the road material, but we are lacking a bit of sheep and wheat if we place us here. And so if we settle here, it's very great, of course, for production, but we still don't have a port flexibility, and it might be hard to get to the wood port. And I think it will take just too long because no one will trade his sheep, I think, on this port. But we do have a decent setup. I'm definitely not complaining. And also very nice that the 9 wheat will not be blocked very often. So yellow, I have to look out for. I think he's by far in the strongest position here. And what did roll? Only 2-8, so he does have 2 ore, 2 sheep, and a wood. So definitely want to block the 5 wheat if we can get a knight here. We do get a knight. So definitely want to block this 5. Oh, but you already get the 10 here. And also I think in this case going to the wood port is not optimal here. I think getting to the... Oh, wow. That's also very good for brown, these rolls. Oh man, and well, the rolls of yellow are insane. If you roll another 8, it's already... you already have a city here. So maybe it was better for me instead to just take the 6 to 11 because also getting road might be quite hard. Brown does have a much better shot at getting a brick for a wheat. I will do it for a wheat and a sheep because that gives me the road saddle. And I do get the trade, so we can get an early road saddle here, which is really nice. Yeah, I think blocking brown here from the settlement spot isn't the right play for me. I think getting to the 3-for-1 port is really good here. Not sure what I want to do after though. We are a little bit stuck here maybe. So let's just do this. So we do have a good production, but I'm not sure if we could have done better. Okay, so I know yellow does have 2 ore in hand. So definitely looking at yellow here. And that's why I also want to solo block yellow here. I think he's in such a strong position with his setup. Yeah, so maybe if I'm looking back, the 6-3-11 might be better because you won't take the 4-5-11 here. And I could get the 4-5-11 and the 8-4 over here. I think that was much stronger because you would take the 6-9-2. And then in that way, I could connect my roads as well. So hopefully getting the ore here. We're only getting the wheat. Ooh, okay, that's pretty bad. But I think I want the ore anyways. So I will steal from yellow again here. And we do get the ore now. So let's just get another development card here. Nice that we get the ore. So that means yellow might not be in range for getting the city here. So maybe my next goal is to build to the wood port over here. And after that to the 4 ore. Because we do have a lot of road material here. And then we have all the resources. And after we get in here, but that might take a long time though, we, well, we could maybe challenge Brown for getting longest road in a sneaky way. Okay, so you need one more ore again, but you are getting development card. So you are aware that, um, well, that I want to block you. And the luckily we are right after yellow. So after he wants to rob us, I can rob him directly back. So we have position on him, which is really nice. I will do it for a wood and a brick. That gives me the settlement, but not sure if you want to do that. You need the sheep though, and I think you do have wood and brick in hand. So you might want to do that. You also have some wheat in your hand. Yeah. So you 4 for 1 and just settle there. It's fine though. And don't know why, but we might outpace yellow now for largest army because we do have a ton of production and we already have the port. So, but in the long term, if he gets the city here, which he will certainly get, he can definitely outpace us. So he will place it on me, but I will place it right back on him. And I want to place it on the 8 ore because I don't want him to get the city here. And we do get another ore, really great. So I have two choices here. I can either, well, let's offer sheep. Let's see what we can get. We have a ton of sheep. Sheep is rare on this board, so I think we can get some good trades here. And, well, I think getting a development card here is really good because I do think we are a target. And if I just 3 for 1 my sheep for a wood, which we will get anyway with the 8 wood over here, um, we might lose our ore if we can get stolen from. So let's just get an odd development card and wait here. And we do get a year of plenty, which is really nice. This, I think I will use this for getting the city, honestly. And you already see. So really glad I did buy the development card. So if our sheep or brick gets stolen, it's not the end of the world here. So where do you block me? The only spot you can block me is the 6 sheep over here. So then you have to solo block me. So you decide to steal from red. Maybe also because you need some wood. Yeah, because the 8 didn't roll quite a time for quite a bit. Okay, these tents are really nice for sure. We would like to have some wood too, but I think we can get it from red as well. Yeah, so we are basically getting a card every turn, which is really nice. And another 10. So let's see if we can offer a brick here. I think red is interested in the brick for the wood. Yeah, so definitely want to take this trade. Um, yeah, I think just settle here and just wait. Really nice that the 8 comes right now because we now have the flexibility with the wood port as well. So you do have a city, maybe. No, not yet, because I did still steal 2 ore from you, so you need one more. But you first want the sheep, so you would probably want to settle here, but I'm definitely not giving you the sheep here. However, though, if I can get an ore and a wheat, I might want to do it though, because an ore and wheat is of course very good for me. It sets me up for getting the city. So maybe he wants to do it. I'm the only one on the sheep. So if you want the sheep, you have to trade with me. Or you have to 4 for 1 your wheat. Yeah, so you decide to... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So, uh, okay, so I made a mistake. So I thought it was yellow's turn, but it isn't. It was brown's turn. Okay, so now you do have the city, I think. On the 8, 5, 10. The 8 did roll. You did have some wheat, and luckily no 7 for you. So this can be, yeah, this is a huge city for sure. Oh wow, but you don't city up here. Ah, and we do roll 7. That's unfortunate because, yeah, we did want to get the city right now. What do I do here? Two wood and two sheep, I think. Something like that. Bit unfortunate here. So we are getting a ton of cards. So I want to do something with these cards. Um, so just don't want the sheep because I do think the sheep is pretty rare on this board. Just sheep for wood. I don't think that's very viable. I will do sheep for two wood too, though. I think we are running out of time now, so let's just 2 for 1 or wood for an ore and wait here. So we are with some cards in our hands, which is not great. But I definitely want to save for city right now with using my Year of Plenty because we are lacking a bit of ore. And definitely want to city up the 8-5-10 here. I think in terms of production it's better. We upgrade to 24 points of production instead of 12. And I think we have to win with Long Road here. However, though, we might get Large Army as well. But I don't think this is a very... Well, you could argue it if you want to. Oh, wow. Wow, that's pretty bad. So, don't like that at all. So that means we can't get road anymore. So we have to go for large army. So maybe it's better to city up the 692 then. No, I don't think you have the cards to. Oh, this is really bad. And I think it's very clever by. Oh, maybe I want to do it, but not on her turn because I will get over 7 cards. So this was a really good two roads by Brown, recognizing that I might want to go to the 4 here. And red is also contesting brown, so I think I have to go now for large army. So plans are changed. I think getting on the 692, a city, is really good here. And we don't 7 out, so that's pretty good. Yeah, and all the spots here are taken, basically. What we could do is build to the 6-3 over here to get an extra settlement spot, but I don't think, yeah, that's worth it. Um, yeah, so let's see what someone wants for a brick. If we can get an ore, that would be very good. Brick for wheat, I don't think that's good. I will do brick for 2 wood here. Or brick for wood and wheat. I will do that as well. Okay, no trades. So let's just now get the city here on the... Yeah, still not sure though. The wood board's also very nice, but will be, I think, blocked very often. Yeah, and honestly, just saving for a development card here is the best option, I think. Because we need to win with development cards here. And I also like to get large army. So if we can get this 8 blocked a fair amount of times, we have a good shot at winning. We can city up the 8-5-10 later on, and we have some settlement spots. We can settle here. Ooh. It's a good trade, but I don't want to do it in my turn. Was definitely interested in that trade though. So maybe I have to focus a little bit more now on red, especially if you can get on this 8-4. I think, yeah, red is in a strong position now. So definitely want to block this 5, I think. That's pretty good, block. Okay, we do have a ton of sheep here. So you can finally settle here. Oh, okay, you decided to city up now, so that's pretty scary. Okay, we roll a 10. So let's see if someone wants a sheep here. Because there's demand for sheep, I think. Not sure if I want to give red the sheep though. But if you can give me wood, a sheep for wood and a wheat, I want to do it because that gives me. Okay, but you don't want to do that. Maybe brick for wheat is also very good. I don't need the brick. Let's see if someone wants to do this. Yeah, I think I will do that. You will have some brick regardless, and I need the wheat to get another development card. And now I can get 2 development cards here, if I want to. I think I want it. We need some development cards to stay ahead of yellow. And we might get a mono. Okay, and right when I say that, we do get the mono. Yeah, and we will get stolen from most likely. I think we are in a strong position. But I don't have the sheep anymore, so don't mind that. However, blocking this 6 sheep is definitely not good for me because I will miss out on some sheep, I think, a couple of turns. The chances of rolling a 6 are pretty high. It's like 1 in 5 rolls to get a 6. So we might not roll a 6, which would be really good. Okay, so there's the tree. So maybe it's better now to block this 5. Oh, wow. No, okay. I do think blocking this 8 or is stronger. Don't want them to get development cards. I think I will steal from red now for sure because she's basically on 7 points here. And we get a wood, which is just fine. Okay, I will steal again from red here. Oh, wow, really nice. We do get a wood and a wheat. That's pretty good. Because you do have some sheep as well. Or did you trade your sheep in as red? Not sure. Okay, so we definitely have to look out for red as well here. And let's see what she wants to, what the roles will be. So definitely looking at monoing this ore. So you do have some wood. I think yellow most likely does have some wheat only. And some wood maybe. Okay, wow, really good roll for me. The 2 ore here. That's really solid. If we can get a 6 here, would be very nice. We do get a 7, which is okay. Yeah, I know I can get a wood or a sheep if I steal from red, and both are fine. So let's just do that. And we get the wood, which is fine. So maybe it's better to hold for a city here. I really like getting a city here. I also can get just a development card. That's also fine play. And do I want to trade away 2 of my wood for an ore? Because if a 7 rolls, or ore gets stolen from, I don't want that to happen. So let's just hold it like this. I would rather let him getting a wood from me than an ore, or even a wheat. We will 7 out, but I think we do have a lot of production, so it doesn't. Uh, of course, it harms us, but I think we can handle the situation if it occurs. Yeah, so we are definitely strong in the lead because I did block yellow quite good. But if I didn't block yellow, he could quickly win the game. Okay, wow. So we do have the city in hand already. Ooh, this is getting out of hand for sure. So if we 7 out, it's not the end of the world. It's bad though. Wow. Okay, really strong right now. Okay, so we finally have the city settle. And we don't roll 7, which is huge. So nobody will give us ore, so I will 2-for-1 my wood for an ore. Can we win this turn though? We need 3 roads. I think we can win this turn already. So what did roll so far? The 5 did roll. And the 6 did roll. And the 9 did roll. I think there's some brick in the game. Let's just do that. Oh, only 1. That's very bad. That's very bad. But we still win though. Yeah, we only needed 1. So, oh no, that's so bad. Okay. Oh man, that's very bad. Okay. Well, let's just then get on 9 points here. Really bad mono for me. So I think it will not matter. But of course, that was really bad mono. Getting only 1 brick. And we might end up still winning. So not very happy about it. I think if I monoed the wood, there was at least 2 wood. And I think if I can get 4 wood, I would have won the game. So huge mistake on my part. However, though, I don't think it mattered. But it will be a lot harder because red will now, I think, close uh, the roads over here. And then I need to get or another victory point or a development card or a road saddle or a city. And that might be quite hard because we will get blocked a lot right now. Yeah, I don't like that at all. So I'm a bit disappointed right now because we could already have won the game. And if we lose this game, well, that's definitely very bad. Yeah, and so you have a huge turn right now. So this will harm us a lot. Oh, another 4 here. Okay, so hopefully we do get a good roll right now. We still have a ton of production. So I'm still thinking we have the best shot at winning this game. So because red still needs to get a city, which can be quite hard if this H gets blocked. So my goal is definitely to also get development cards because they will put it on me for sure here. Okay, we do roll the other 6, so let's see if someone wants a sheep here. Doubt that someone wants to give me a card right now. But maybe they want a sheep. Maybe yellow wants a sheep. If we get a wheat or an ore, would be fantastic here. And you need the sheep to get development cards. So let's see if yellow decides to trade me. Not sure though, if you want to do that. And otherwise I will trade 3 of my sheep in for 1 ore. Which I will do. And just end my turn. Okay, so what did roll? The 7 did roll. So I will get stolen from my 6 sheep, most likely. That's the only spot you can block me without blocking yourself. Oh wow, that's really interesting. Why do you steal from red? So maybe you needed a card for red, from red. Yeah, you needed the wheat, and I didn't have the wheat. So, but I still think you had to block me. But maybe brown knows. Oh wow, so you might want to race now with red, because that's your win condition for sure. So glad I took the win condition of largest army here. But red will put it on me. That's what I want to say. Unless you don't have the knight here. Okay. So this is a really, really solid roll for yellow. I think it's his first good 8 roll with the city. So he will put it on me for sure. Or don't you have a knight either? That would be pretty good for me. Oh wow, okay. So we have the win in hand right now. Do you have a monopoly or a knight? Because if you don't have that, I win the game if we don't roll 7. So please no 7. Let's finish this game. So very good. Okay, so We did make a huge blunder in this game, but it didn't matter at all. So GG. And well, really glad. I think we played pretty well, except for the mono. So if I make a video about the bloopers, this will definitely be in there. So we are getting to 1385. I think that brings us close to top 20 as well. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see even more Catan content. It helped me a lot with making more and better videos for you. And see you next time. Bye bye.